Welcome to a new vinyl comparison video. I was almost certain that I had done one of these, and this is another video that got away from me. I don't know what happened to it, but today we'll be comparing the original Megadeth Killing Is My Business and Business Is Good. This is an original combat pressing. I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe this is a Sony version of the album. Either way, the record sounds amazing. This is on one LP. If you look closely at the cover here, you're going to notice something. There's a difference between this and the other version I'm about to show. I just have my information cards. I don't know if I have one on this one. No, I don't, not yet. Had this one for a while in the collection. It did come all the way from, I think, England, or a guy in Italy or something. Got it online. I think it was earlier this year. Or, yeah, much earlier this year. Or maybe late last year, I don't know. But, same album. This is a special limited direct metal mastering double album. Mine unfortunately does not include the free full color poster, but this just has the original album tracks on 2 LPs. It sounds amazing. This is the Music for Nations pressing, and the number here is MFN46DM. That's their catalog number. The pictures have been brightened up here along with the cover. Hope I'm not getting sick. So here's the spine. I don't know if that'll show up, but I did put this album in my own protective sleeve. I think the same goes for the other album. These are a little milky, I've noticed, and there is some reflection on them. I've noticed slight reflection, but yeah, this has a more, I have to say, natural and just raw sound to it. This is, of course, the original mix. Both of these featured the original mix. I'm thinking, and this mix has been available for years. You do also have the 2002 remix, which was a failure in my opinion. I didn't like that at all. It did make the album sound more modern. So, I listened to it for a while and kind of accepted it, and then I found an original CD after listening to the original mix and mastering on YouTube. Then picked up the cassette, then picked up this, and then the other version. But yeah, a lot of people don't like the production on this album simply because it's lacking. You can't even barely hear the kick bass drum on this mastering. I'm pretty sure that Music for Nations tinkered with the sound on this one. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm sorry if you can hear a dog barking in the background. It makes the album sound more punchy, more just a little bit different, and that's not a bad thing. I really enjoy this album. Unfortunately, my copy, I think the last side is warped. Side 4 or D is warped, unfortunately. So that was a disappointment. I did get money back for that, and I decided to just keep this instead of shipping it all the way back to where it came from. But yeah, you can't go wrong with this version. You can find it online, maybe in your local record shop. But I got into a Music for Nations kick on buying these, and I just couldn't get enough of them. So you just can't go wrong. I'll just go ahead and show the albums themselves. There's really not much in the artwork department. It's just a slip cover, and I always put my records in these sleeves unless they just come with. So there's the combat label with the camo. From what I heard, the green camo version is the original. I don't know. yeah, this side just sounds great. Unfortunately, there's some sound distortion once you get to the inner part of the record, but other than that, pretty much flawless pressing. Here's the original insert. Looks like it's been drawn on, but that's okay. There's that. Black and white. This is the original sleeve. I'm sorry, but it doubles as an insert. And the record was in this when I received it, and I promptly took it out of this thin paper sleeve. It's like made out of newspaper material, almost. I hate these sleeves simply because you put the record in it and it gets paper dust all over it sometimes. So yeah, I mean, if they put them in the the thick paper stock sleeve, that's fine. It won't scratch as easy in that. But so then we'll go over to this one, the double LP. I think it's gatefold. Yeah, it's gatefold. So you have a reproduction or a redo of the lyric sheet that's in the original, as well as I'm sorry, the image that was on the front of the original sleeve. But this is just the typical, Music for Nations label at that time. I haven't seen any modern ones, simply because I don't buy these releases. They're expensive. They do sound better, but yeah, I just won't be buying a lot of these anymore. But you just can't go wrong with either pressing. The US pressing is much more common and more affordable. So get whichever one you can. So yeah, put these back. We'll just show them side by side. So you can't go wrong with either of these. Pick whichever one up that you can. I also like to comment on the 2018 remix and remaster of this album that came out a few months ago. I enjoy it. I listened to Mechanics on Megadeth's YouTube page and enjoyed it very much. It does sound more modern, but that's fine. I would recommend that as well. It's come out on CD, vinyl, MP3. It would be neat if they re-released the cassette with a remaster job on there and remix the current remix. But yeah, once again, just talking about comparing these two albums. So yeah, take your pick of whichever one you're gonna get. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.